Hey guys, Hugo here, hope you're well. Welcome back to another P3D video. As promised, finally we are flying the 737 cargo. It is not just a livery now. There is an actual cargo door. This is awesome. So this is the PMDG NGXu expansion cargo 2. Expansion 2 cargo? I can't, whatever. It's the second expansion for the NGXu. It's for the cargo. The crew coming on board now. I've made a custom GSX profile, so we've got the correct cargo pallets on the way that fit the 737. There seems to be only 3 coming on board right now. We're sat on the ground at Liege, and we're doing a quick, just over 1 hour flight. GSX, really. Really. Yeah, a quick 1 hour flight off to Malmö. So let's get on board, let's get it powered up, and let's get this door opened. Just a word of warning for headphone users, for some reason, this door literally is super loud. So let's get the batteries on and then ground power. Go to FS Actions, Doors, and open up the cargo main door. It's loud, I have no idea why, but it is deafeningly loud. It's annoying, whatever. And look, there's no light, this is main cargo door. It's opening, which is nice. So, a bit more detail about this flight. This is a Fedex livery, but operated by West Atlantic UK. So we're going to be flying West Atlantic UK 4632. That's our flight number for today. For a 1 hour flight up to Malmö. I do have AI running. Don't worry. For some reason, cargo doesn't exist. I don't know. There are some aircraft over there though. So, Magma, whatever that is. And Air Cargo Global, so nice 747's over there. So there you go, the door's now opened and the extremely ear rape sound has now ended. And here's the cargo. So, let's bring the yoke up. I don't know why that's down by default. And let's get the IRSs aligned to nav. Like that. Window heats can go on. Probe heats on. Emergency lights on. Armed, not on. And we'll get packs auto, SHVAP auto, ignition set to both, and I'm going to set up the fuel and payload in the FMC. So fuel. So total fuel on board today for our quick flight over is 7.1 tons, and our payload is zero fuel weight is 59.7, like that. Apparently that is maximum, so 59.6 is going to be our zero fuel. I mean, the cargo business is booming right now, so I would expect a full payload. FMC pause in it, we're just going to put in EBLG, which is Liege, and we'll wait for GPS left, and while we wait for that we can go to ACAR's pre-flight, and we can enter in some stuff over here. So that as the origin, and then arrival Malmö is ESMS, like so, and estimated time of departure will go 15 minutes from now. I would say, yeah, 15 minutes now, so let's go 10:0, that's 03, and ETE, estimated time en route, that stands for, like I said, it's just over 1 hour, so 1 hour 14. And ATC flight ID, so we're going to be flying November Papa Tango, West Atlantic UK 4632. They don't really have an airline ID, which is weird, I don't know. Okay, I can connect with that one. There we go. Cool. GPS left, I can go into here, and get the current GMT and day. So now you know what time of, what day I'm recording this video, 24th of September. Go to the route page and request a flight plan, EBLG-ESMS, flight number, November packet. Actually, no, I don't normally do that, so select and let that come through. Cool. Right, so VORs are already on, 10 traffic data. VORs are on, 40 traffic data terrain. That will come alive when IRSs are lined up. HPA, hectopascals. Current QNH here is 1005, so we're going to set that down to that. And yeah, that's all good. That's set. Right, go to my charts. So I can see initial climbs and everything out of here. So we're going to be departing out of 22 left today. The winds are 200 at 18 knots. Actually, let's go and put this into performance. Let's load up the route uplink first, actually. That's not active, so that can go back to the sections page. Just wait for this to get loaded up, and then we'll do some other things. There we go. So, NPT, November Papa Tango, 4632. And then departure runway, as I just said, is going to be 22 left. Activate, execute. If you guys want to fly the same route as I am, if you're going to be flying cargo routes, then there you go. There is my my route. You can just pause the video, enter the end for yourself. Perfect. 0 for your wake, can double click. Plan 7.1. Reserves are 2.8 today. Actually, rounds up 2.9. Cost index 20. I don't know what they're really using in the real world, but just put in 20. And cruising at an odd level today, and we can go up to 370. Cruise window I'll leave out empty for now, and transition altitude is not 18,000 feet, it is 4,500. Execute that in, there we go. So N1 will stay on that page because we need to calculate takeoff. Copy it from C data to, oh. Okay, there's some disagreement with the different runways. But I'm pretty sure this is saying 22 left. Okay, wait a sec. If I do a data load here and load up the runway information from the AFCAD, we should be good. Seems like boarding is just completed, so I'll go and close up the doors. So close that door, close up the cargo main door, and actually let's go and put on departure. So our departure for today, we're going to be taking the LNO Olno 5 Echo, like that, and that's active now. Awesome. Go over here, that's completed now, so we should, whatever map, once it loads, performance, copy. Okay, no, still doesn't change the runway, but it's basically the same condition. It's dry, lovely sunny day, bit of clouds, but it is dry, and the current wind, as I just said earlier, is 280 knots. 200 at, not 200 and, sorry. And 14 degrees Celsius, and QNH is 1005 hectopascals. Takeoff, D-rate 2, flat 5, air conditioning on, anti-gas off. If we cannot do a D-rate 2, I'll calculate D-rate 1, and if I can't do that, then I'll calculate a D-rate. Oh wait, it did work. Was it no select temp though? Because it did give me an error. It's just no select temp. But that's fine. Actually, well, that's 91.8% N1. Also N1 using we'll just do D-rate 2 because that's the easiest on the engines. So flat 5, D-rate 2, and those RV speeds. They should be coming out the same anyway. How do I get to this page now? Index. Perf. There we go. So D-rate 2, no sec temp, and double cut CG, flat 5, put in the winds, so 200 degrees at 18 knots. It is strong. It's not gusting though, and it's not variable. Runway slope, I'll just put 0. Don't know about any. No slope, so that can go in there. Our B speeds are 138, 142, and 147. Let's go and put in 147 in here. The runway heading for 22 left is 224. I've just got the wrong way around, the longer way. And initial climb out of here is, does it say? It doesn't really say an initial climb. So what we're going to do is it probably get given by ATC. What we're going to do is just put in 4,500 just as the transition altitude. Flight director on both sides. Autothrottle is now armed. Doors are closed up. Let's go and request pushback. Yes, and we'll get the APU started up. So left forward pump on, and start up the APU. Anti-collision light can go on. 37,000 feet can go into here for our cruise altitude, and AP generator can get active TR1 up there. IRS is how long to alignment? 1 minute. Awesome.
Hello Captain, we are ready for pushback.
So they're almost ready to go, so are we. Ground services will sit on this page, ready. We'll set the parking brake actually, and actually that needs to go to head to Pascal's. I set the parking brake, and once AP started we can move the wheel chocks. Should become available soon, as the EGC is now reached its max. It's just calming down after startup. So it should be able to get pushback going as soon as possible. As soon as we have AP generator available. If you don't realise, the AP runs hot. It went all the way up to 800 degrees, now it's just chilling at 400. 400 degrees Celsius. Hot, hot, hot. AP generator is now on. We're doing those left. Ground power is off. And we can go down here. We can go remove the wheel chocks. And we'll just wait for the RSs to align. As soon as they're aligned, we can get out of here. So
departure check completed.
So I'll quickly skip the video until it's fully aligned, and I'll see you then. Okay, welcome back. RSs have aligned. We're all good in the FMC. We can actually go to this menu, FMC legs, and request the winds now. But we are good to release parking brakes. So there we go. Start the timer for the block time. All the fuel pumps can go on. We do not have fuel in the centre, so the centre pumps do not go on. Hydraulic pumps can go on. And packs off. Isolation valve can stay on auto. Ground for engine number 2. And that should starting up. There we go. Load up the winds for the cruise. Execute that in. There's our cruise winds. Lovely. Back to the next page. As we hit 25% N2, bring in the fuel. Like so. Lovely. That beautiful Fedex aircraft. The cargo is so cool. The cargo variants. So much fun. Right. Do the Alaskan milk runs. So that doesn't need that to be there anymore. We'll get to the airport map actually. And boom. Here's the airport. It's going to taxi down Alpha. To be fair, we don't really need the map. It's like all the way down Alpha. Then we're going to take off 2-2 left. Or 2-3 left. Is apparently there's according to this.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake is set. I had the start switch to click, so we're going to start number 1 now. Number 1 starting up. N2 rising. N1 rising. And looking for 25%. There we go, fuel's coming in. And positive fuel flow, EGT rising. Beautiful. That's what we want. So I'm going to put the engine page on here now. I hit the system page, so we've got the flight control check ready to look at. And let's wait for GSS to get out of here. Arm the NAV and VNAV. Like so. So once we get in the air, they'll engage automatically, which is what we want. You can see our departure here. We're going to go fly up north, and then we're going to fly back over the airport and to LNO, which is the final waypoint for our SID today. Right. Start switch. Let's just click Gen 1, Gen 2, activate Gen 1 up there. Or activate, just monitor Gen 1. And APU can go off. And pack auto. APU bleed off. It's not even running, but it can go off. Fuel damper on. And once that's on, we should have no more warnings, which we don't. Awesome. Let's go do our flight control check. So, all the way to the left. All the way to the right. All the way down. All the way up, rudder full left, rudder full right. Beautiful. Trimming to 5.12. Let's get that all the way. At the same time, we can also set flaps, so flap 5. That's roundabout correct. That's setting to flaps 5. Release the parking brake. Taxi light on, turn offs on, continuous, and the engine starts switches. bring in a bit of power, ignore the FMC message. I think it says verify, yeah. So 138, 142, 147, 147 set there. Awesome. Oh, is that an Ethiopian? It is. If you want more cargo flights, then this is probably the airport we should start making videos from. Nice. Hopefully he doesn't want to come down here, because this is the only taxiway available. And it's just landed on the wrong runway, unless he's like landed and turned around. I don't know. If he's like come down here and then turn left, which is possible. But I'm just going to skip the video. It's a very long, straight, boring taxi to the runway. So I'm going to see you once I get a bit closer to runway 22 left. Okay, here we are. Sierra 6. Runway 2. Well, is this 23 left on the scenery? I think there's 22 left at the moment. I guess the scenery just isn't updated. So weather radar can go on. T-gas, TARA. Landing lights on. T-gas, taxi light off, sorry. Strobe on. No aircraft is landing, so we're good to go onto the runway. Alright. I don't need the airport map anymore. I can go. I should have initialized the flight earlier, but whatever. Right. Turn off the EFBs. Line up with the run. Oh, is this scenery glitch? I thought it just had. It's old scenery. Right. Before we get going, I need to make sure the Orbx is set to RTA. I almost forgot about that bad boy. We shouldn't need to do a rejected takeoff, but if we did, then that would have been bad. I don't have any of these turned on, that's fine. Cargo, packs are all good, hydraulics are on. Yeah, we're good to go. So, set the timer, 50% and 1. And stable, toga. There you go, and I've just disengaged, and toga's been engaged. For 92% and 1. That has been reached. 80 knots. Nice windy there. Beautiful. Percent to the runway, please. V1. Rotate.
V2.
Don't see how we couldn't derated it any more. We had loads of runway left over. Right, positive rate, gear up. There you go, that's a good view. Very steep, oh my god, 20 degrees. Let's just pitch that down a bit, thank you. There we go. Nice. Keeping it out there. Actually, one is there's the acceleration attitude, so we're going to start pitching down, or not. Maybe we're just light enough that we don't need to really pitch down much. We're going to get the APU turned, APU autopilot turned on, like so. So now on the ND. And I'm just going to set this up to 37,000 feet for our cruising attitude today. Like that. It's just one thing, 220 knots above. That's okay. There's nothing that says below, so that's all good. And our flaps can come up. Awesome. Gear can go off. Back to off from the auto brake. And retractable landing lights can go off. Or can retract and then go turned off. Nice. Right turn now. Zoom out there. So we'll set the heading to our heading that will be given for a bit. Roughly 296. Standard pressure. Awesome. So we have to keep 220 knots until we get over to LG006. However, I think it would be good to skip a few waypoints, and what I mean by that is we go direct to LNO and go all the way around but keep 220 for now, please, because it's a tight turn. I want to keep it. The aircraft turning. Didn't need that anymore. That can go. Gonna fly directly over the runway there, so over the airport. Awesome. But it is cloudy, so maybe we won't see it. Annoyingly. Yeah, well. So yeah, once we come out of this turn, I'll go back to normal speed. Just want to make sure I mean, we're still going a bit too fast. We are going around a bit too softly. I swear Cold and Dark sets values that I just don't want. Now I can bank a bit tighter. I don't know why. I don't remember ever setting 25. It should be at 30. Oh well. 10,000 feet, now it's off. And engine start switches to off. Just hope out the aircraft, just reset that like that. There we go, just reacquire, redirect. And we can come out of the speed intervene so that can come back off. And accelerate again. Zoom out. And zoom out there. Lovely. Alright, out of the clouds. Almost out of the clouds. Don't know when the aircraft will decide to speed up to the climb speed. But it'll be sometime soon. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching the departure. I hope you enjoyed. A beautiful cloudy departure in the Fedex, operated by West Atlantic UK, out of Liege. I will see you in the arrival into Malmö in about an hour's time. Enjoy the cinematics. Bye bye. Hello guys, welcome back into the descent into Malmö. Just passing flight level 120, and the reason why I'm turning to the video so close to the ground than I normally do is because this is a low approach. This waypoint in Ditas would be at 110 or 11,000 feet and below. You can see if I actually look at our arrival time, it says 15 minutes from now. So in 50 minutes we should be on the ground at Malmö. So I have programmed in a runway 17 arrival via the Detus to Sierra, so via Detus or Detus, I don't know how to pronounce that. It takes you via the west side of the airport back down the ILS for runway 17. So it's heading and it's returning, and yeah, that's as simple as that for that approach. Next restriction is 4,000 above the next waypoint, which is fine. I assume that our descent rate is going to be very slow from now on, which is expected. It's just a long, slow descent now to the ILS. 10,000 feet, we'll get the landing lights on and the turn-offs. And also I'm going to go turn on the EFB, go to the performance page, go show landing, show en route, and then we're going to go and click weight and balance. I'm going to read from the aircraft. There we go, landing weight is in the green, which is good. Complete. And there we go, landing weight is there. 17. Okay, that's 10,000 feet now, so fixed. Turn-offs. It is currently, it is not raining, it's just a bit cloudy, so conditions dry. And show keyboard, wind, so it's 230 at 12 knots right now, so pretty strong, just like at Liege. 17 degrees Celsius, and the QNH is bang on 1000. All operational, flap 30, air conditioning on, anti-checks off, brake object 1, non-normal, none, complete, calculate. So there's available 9,100 feet of runway, and apparently we're going to be using almost 8,000. That's a bit on the sketchy side, so I'm going to go to Orbx 2, and that's almost 2,000 feet left of runway. So Orbx 2 seems like a good choice in my opinion. So Orbx 2 gets select back so, and that's good. Right. Let's pass this waypoint. I'm going to go turn left a bit more. Head towards 721 and then 853, which is this waypoint. Right turn up to 851 and then right turn after that. After Maxia 850, 851. Get aligned on the ILS, hopefully, with this waypoint like Sierra 850, and that'll take us in to 17. We are doing the ILS, so we are in a 73, so we are gonna have to plug it in ourselves. So 111.9, 111.9 like so, 1.9, and there. And we'll put the course in for runway 17, which is 169, like so, and on the other side as well. Boom. So the ILS is now set up. I'm zooming on this ND, and that's fine. There, we set the heading. Awesome. So yeah, the aircraft's, putting in a bit of power. It's not on idle. It's only about 800 feet per minute. So it's typically the descent rate when you're coming in very final into approach. For those wondering, this is the Orbx Malmö scenery. I'd say it's recently released, but it's one of the newest released sceneries for prepared V4 and V5. Awesome. So our decel point, we're going to be decelerating just before that waypoint, which is going to be for 230 knots. 200 knots basically. We'll be decelerating down so we can reach or achieve that tight bend, tight turn. To be fair, I'm actually going to cancel out that waypoint and just do that. I'm going to do that, yeah, okay. Because then it's nicer and easier for the aircraft to turn around like so. So the airport should be over there somewhere. Ah, no, it's there. There's the airport. Lovely. Go to the descent page, go to forecast. Transition flight level here is 5,000 feet. Flight level, so 50. Let's go and put QNH in. Ready when we reach that altitude. And we can actually put the minimums as well. So we're going to be doing a Cat 1 and that would be 409 feet on the barrow. Let's go and reduce this down to 2,500. So yeah, 409 feet. And we need a visibility of 550 feet, meters, sorry. So we definitely have that visibility, so we're doing absolutely fine for Cat 1 approach. Awesome. So 1,000 feet to go to 5,000, which is transition altitude, and after that we'll start slowing down. Sometimes I keep forgetting that this EFB, I can show you the charts. I can going a bit quickly enough. ILS 17, just the normal Cat 1. And then, here we go, this is the chart I was looking at earlier for Malmö. So 111.9 now, 169 for the heading. 3 degree glide slope, 409 feet, 550 meters visibility required. So 2,500 feet straight ahead for the missed approach. Right, there's 5,000, so QNH 1,000. This just dropped us a couple hundred feet. Nice. That's okay. And I'll zoom in 20 nautical miles here, and I'll zoom in once more to 10 on this ND. I have the localizer already captured, well not captured, but I don't know what the word is, but it's, I don't know, it's not, is it captured? It's not activated, I don't know, whatever. The aircraft can see the localizer, it's ready to capture it. Right, after this waypoint, we are decelerating, so I'm going to bring out this V-brake. And boom, there's our decel point. I think we're decelerating to 230 initially. And then again, another decel point down to 200 for the approach. Which, to be fair, it feels like it's just going to be a direct deceleration. Constant deceleration, sorry. We're not really slowing down that much. I'm going to go on to VS here, because we are below the glide slope, so that's fine going VS. So how about the aircraft to decelerate? Like that. And then let's bring that through again. There we go. So it should. Oh no, it's on manual. Okay, of course it is. We'll go at 180 knots. We'll go 180 knots. There's that glide slope there, so go and hit the approach, and we should get the localizer soon. I'm going to increase the descent rate here to make sure we don't miss that glide slope, and I'm going to go on
25
heading select to make sure I grab that localizer before the glide slope. Awesome, let's bring out some flaps. Flap 5. There's the localizer. We'll set the heading on 69. And cancel the auto throttle warning. 2,000 feet, we'll bring gear down. And get rid of this V-brake as well. 2,000 feet above. So about 2,200 right now. Let's go ourselves back onto the localizer. Awesome. See the runway over there, and I'll go and get all the lights on and continuous in the engine start sectors. Good. 2,000, gear down. Get rid of the C-brake, and I'm going to arm it. C-brake is now armed. That's good. So C-brake armed, Orbx 2 is set, landing lights are on. Only thing left, gear down, which is now through greens. So anything is left is setting the flaps to 30. I'm going to set flap 10 now. We're going to go reduce down to our rest speed. I forgot to actually put it in. 146. So we're going to go 150 156. We're going to do plus 10 for the approach here. Is that an aircraft just departed? Let me just go and find someone out of this. I think this is this guy. Seems like it. He's gone now. Right, 6 miles, 156. Is that correct? Yeah, 156, and we'll go set flat 30. So 15. And then, so we can go set 25, we'll set that. So that's below the yellow band up here. Aircraft, why? Just go idle. Just thank you. 1,000 checked. Come on, you can slow down. The wind is pretty interesting. 25, 30. Awesome. Check out the autopilot, my aircraft. Let's bring it in, shall we? Pitch the nose down and getting a bit more lift from the extra flaps. Awesome. Pretty interesting winds right now. Bit strong, bit variable. It's all good. I think I can stop this Fedex.
Approaching minimums.
Alright.
Minimums.
Continue. Let's get back in the center of the runway.
100.
Here we come.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Idle. Came in very fast there. Touchdown. I'm not going to decramp there because for some reason we're on the left side of the runway. So pointing towards the center is better. And then we'll just line up here. Reverse green. Lovely. Reverse normal, I think it is in the Boeing. That's the call out. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to manual braking. Try and vacate. Actually, no. I think the next vacate point is at the end of the runway anyway, so. Forward idle. Manual braking. Nice. And what is this taxiway? Foxtrot? No, Yankee. Okay. So, we'll vacate right, Yankee. This is really nice scenery, it's Orbx. It's very new and everything, so it's all the latest technology. Way better than the departure Liege scenery. And we can stop the flight time there. 1 hour 6 minutes. Weather radar can go off, landing lights can go off, tax light on. Engine start switches to off, strobe steady, APU start, T-gas standby, flaps up, watch brake off, disarm the 2-brake, just doing full clear up here, and reset the fuel wires there, so just clears out our PFD, and also we can reset the barrow as well. Good. Right. So I need to find the right parking spot name for this airport. It is. Just get lined up first. It says 20. Okay. So it's on the south apron. Don't think it cares too much. And it's the only one with a sewed VDGS. Nice. Good. We'll go with the aviator. And let's punch in some power. Let's get ourselves over to that stand, shall we? So I'm cleared up. My AP is now running, but AP bleed is off. And that's all good. Lovely. Okay, so this next left, which is Delta, that's correct. Take the left down Delta. I believe GS6 should be set up. I can see it, lovely. What was that? Zemex. I've never heard of them before. Oh, watch for the taxi. I don't need the EFB that can turn off. And we go. Lights can go off. Here's Malmö, the passenger terminal. Cargo over here. 74, 22, 20. Nice. I don't know why this one has a VDGS. Safe gate. like basically any other stand didn't. Lucky us. It does this sometimes. It's really annoying. If you request via GSX too far out. 1 second, I'm going to do something so we can get it perfect. Just going to restart SOD and GSX here. If you request it too far out, it doesn't like it and it doesn't activate for some reason. It's very weird. It's only with the SOD safe gates. It should activate now, or is it because I'm too close now? Okay, it doesn't want to activate. Beautiful. Okay, let's just spark it in then. Very odd. Oh wait. Maybe it is active. I think I just saw something. Let's just park it up first. On the line. And I don't know if you guys noticed it. Quick set. AP generator on. Oh. And AP bleed on. Engines good night. Request deboarding. If you look closely, I believe this is just scenery. This bit underneath, which is another safe gate, which this massive one is overtaken. I believe this one behind actually is the SOD one. I believe that for some reason the scenery didn't disable the that safe gate. Oh well, I have to do it manually for the next time I fly here. That's okay, because I know how to do that. Right, terrain radar can go off. And all the fuel pumps can go off. Going down to the FMC menu, FS Actions, Ground Services, set that GPU cart, ground power, conditioning unit, nice. Deboarding crew now, cargo unloading process. Yeah, that's going to open up the doors first. Boom. Pack off. Hydraulic electrics off. And AP gen there? No, actually, it's normal battery. Ground power. AP. Oh no, I forgot to click on that. Anyway, it's fine. Nothing happened. I haven't done that in a while. There you go, that's our GPU cart for the ground power. Nice. I keep forgetting that's an option with the PMDG. Pretty cool. I need to go and turn off the beacon light. I need to go and do this. There we go. So beacon light's off. And there we are. I mean, it doesn't really matter that powering off last minute because everything is okay. Data link, e-cars. Oh no, that got reset, of course it did. With the loss of power. Oh wow. Landing rate was minus 130 feet, for those of you wondering. Which is pretty smooth. Awesome. I'm pretty sure we came on... Oh no, it's because I restarted GSX, that's why. We came on with 3 pallets and looks like it's going to load off with 5. Unless I had 2 already in there from the previous flight, maybe. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed our flight today with the, I guess, West Atlantic UK with the Fedex aircraft. I will see you in the next video. Maybe we can get a passenger Malmö flight. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.